Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, how do you like that? Well, this is my brand new 2016 KTM 500 EXC Supermoto. This is what I wanted. I didn't want a CRF 450X. I wanted a big fancy orange Austrian bike. So this is what I got. Ooh, so lovely. See, I mean, like, I do really like Honda, but ever since I bought my RC390, I've just had a massive boner for KTM. I can't really explain it. It just had to eventually happen. My love for Ducati came out of nowhere, and then my love for KTM came out of nowhere. And really, growing up as a teenager and stuff, I was absolutely dedicated to the Japanese brands. And my dad was always into European stuff, and I didn't get it. I didn't really like the European stuff. And then I got a Ducati, and then I got an RC390, and I just fell in love with the quality that KTM has. So, I mean, what can I say? This is a really awesome bike. It wheelies better than my 450 did. It's so smooth. Everything about it is just better. But I mean, that can be expected because it is 8 years newer than my 450 was, and I abused the absolute piss out of that thing every chance I could. But let's get back to the garage and I'll talk about this bike just a little bit. It feels so good. I just slid the rear through that corner, just trying to get it at absolute lean, and it felt so good. Alright, we're back home in the garage. It's dark outside, but man, I have a lot to say about this bike, but I'm gonna keep it really short. So basically, I have a problem with the orange bikes. Like I said before, I bought my RC390, I really liked it, and then it just spiraled from there. Just all downhill, drinking the orange Kool-Aid completely. I have a ton of plans for this thing. I'm not going to be able to get them done in time for the final round of OSB, but hopefully I'll be able to set up the suspension just a little bit, get it comfortable for me. So far it's working out pretty well, so I should still be pretty competitive in that respect. But let's talk about this machine. This is a 2016 KTM 500 EXC. It's got fuel injection. It's got preload, rebound, and compression on the forks and the shock. My CRF 450X did not have any kind of adjustable preload in the front forks, so they are always too soft for me on the track, and I didn't want to put different springs in it, so I just left it alone. But on this bike, I'm able to really dial it in for my weight, and I really appreciate that about this bike. So how did this happen? Well, a local dealership in my area had a 2018 500 EXZF set up for Supermoto. I saw it and I fell in love with it. However, they wanted like $16,000 for it. You know, I really didn't think it was worth that much. I asked them to come down to about $12,500 plus my trade, and they just would not budge on the price. So then I started searching. And whenever I start looking for something, I have my heart set on it. I just will not quit. I found this bike and I thought, maybe I should wait until the end of the season and I'll find another one. Then I started talking to the guy and he actually agreed to let me trade my 450 to him plus cash. So I did end up getting a really good deal. So this bike is equipped with all of the KTM and Husky or the Dave's Best Dual Sport mods. So it's got the straight through end cap that actually sounds really nice. It's got the fuel rail and filter modifications. And I also set up the TPS to read at about 0.65 volts. So it's pretty snappy off the bottom. It runs great on the top as well. As you can see, it also has a 320mm front rotor with Warp 9 wheels, and the guy I traded my 450 to actually let me swap my Pirelli Super Corsas onto the bike. So I've just been kind of riding around on the street on these. I really shouldn't do it because these are race tires, and I've got to conserve them for the final round, but man, this bike sure does feel good on them. So plans for future modifications, I of course am going to do a full graphics setup, you know, because it's going to be my race bike, so it's got to have my numbers and stuff on it, and I'm really going to concentrate on dialing the suspension in, and that's probably it. But all in all, I am really looking forward to racing this thing, riding it around, making sweet videos for you guys, and really just enjoying myself. So as always, if you like this video, make sure you click that like button. And if you want to see more KTM Supermoto videos like this from me in the future, make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell. And as always, do not forget to have a nice day.